welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it is your first time here. Today I'm doing a day in the life vlog, so something a little bit different today, and I will apologise that today I look like an egg. I don't have any eyebrows on and I don't have any eyelashes on for the first time in a really long time. So I feel like I look like an egg, just leaning right into the au naturel. Speaking of au naturel, I'm here in the country right now at my friend's place in Spring Range, which is just on the border of New South Wales and Canberra. I'm here to see my little pony. She has a grazing muzzle on at the moment because the grass is so green and horses can make themselves a little bit sick if they eat too much green grass. So I've put that on her last week and I'm going to go take it off so that she can have a little bit of a break without the muzzle on. So first things first, I will go and find the pony and then catch the pony and then get her up, give her a couple of carrots, take the muzzle off, and then just pop her back out again. Of course, after I give her a few pats as well. And then after that, I'm going to go home, and it is Benny's birthday tomorrow, so I've got a couple of things that I need to get ready for his birthday. I need to finish up his gifts, and I also need to finish dressing his cake. So I'm really excited to show you guys the cake that I made for him, and I'm really excited to show you guys how I'm going to personalize the gifts that I have made / got for him as well. But first things first, let's go and find this little pony. Her name is Chica. She is an Australian Brumby, so she is off the mountains in Victoria. She's a little scraggly. She doesn't get ridden. She's only small. My sister got her and then sort of stopped riding, so I ended up with her because I didn't want her to be sold and sent to a knackery or anything like that. So now we just have a very big, very expensive pet to look after. But that's fine. I love her all the same. And let's go find her so you can meet her. It's always a little bit windy out here, so I do apologise for the wind noise, but luckily all the horses have come up to the gate, so I don't have to go very far to get them. Hello, Inish. That's my one with the muzzle on. Oh, here we go. Chisel, hello friend. Beep, 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 beep. This is the one I want. Hey, chicken biscuit. Hey, you're so pretty. Say hello. This is Chica. This is her muzzle, so she can still eat all the grass through there. It just makes it a little bit harder for her. Let's get this pony. Two big cheers. Are you finished? Hello? You want a carrot? Go away, Phil. Good pony. Oh, Brown. Phil, go away. Go, Brown. Hey, Chisel, go away. Yeah, Moo. Moo, come here. Bye. Bye. all done. So she's done. So now I say goodbye to the ponies. We're going to head home and get Benny's presents ready and dress that cake, baby. Benny's at jiu-jitsu right now, so I need to quickly run home and do the present stuff while he's not there. Let's go. Face is back at home now, and I have done a quick tidy up around the place. I didn't show you any of that because it was not messy enough for it to be satisfying, so it was just a little bit boring. So that's what I have done in the last little bit, but now I am ready to get started on personalizing the presents that I have got / made for Benny for his birthday. So I'm super excited about this. I'm excited to get the Cricut machine out and show you guys how I've used it for the first time. This is literally the first time that I've used it other than just doing like a little test cut. So what I'm going to be personalizing today is this little jar. So I made Benny this fudge, which he really, really likes, and I made it in his own special little jar. So this is just for him. I put a cute little bow on it. So this is just a bit of a cute little DIY present, definitely from the heart. And so my idea is I'm going to put a label on here using the Cricut machine, and I'm going to say Benny's sweet treats. So this can just be his special jar of fudge just for him. So you can make the design for the label like this in the Cricut Design Space app. The Design Space app is super, super easy to use. I always just use it on my phone, but you can always use it on your computer if you like as well. But doing it on your phone, all you have to do is you just open up the app and then you create a new canvas. So that's basically the project that you're going to be working on. And so once you have your canvas, you can select text, and then you can like put the text in that you want, and then you can choose the font that you want as well. I honestly think the hardest part of the Cricut projects is going to be choosing what sort of font that you want, because there are so many fonts available. So with the Design Space app, there's lots of free images, lots of free projects, and lots of free designs and texts and fonts and stuff that you can use. But you can also subscribe to the full Design Space suite to get access to absolutely everything that's in there. And there's literally over 100,000 different images, designs, fonts, that sort of thing. So they really have an entirely enormous catalog to choose from when it comes to images and fonts. So for this one, I have just done the design app in my phone. So I opened my canvas up, selected my font, got the text in there, and then I also just used like a little tape measure to measure out the space that I wanted to put on the jar here. So I think tape measure is like a good way to measure things, especially if you are doing it on something round. So that is a handy little tip. I'm going to set the Cricut machine up so you guys can have a look, and then we'll get the design sent across and get the label out ready to put on the jar. So this is the box that the Cricut machine comes in. You can see it's like actually super small. This is the smallest Cricut machine that you can get. It's called the Cricut Joy, and it is tiny and it doesn't weigh very much. It's so easy and portable to move around. That's probably the thing that I love the most about it so far. I feel like if you can easily access something and get to it and use it, you're more likely to use it. So this is it out of the box. It is just a tiny little thing. You can see here, like it's not even the width of my hand, and it weighs 1.8 kilos, so it's super light and it's easy to sort of carry around. You do need to plug it into the wall though, so I've got my little table here set up next to the wall. I am currently hiding in my bedroom doing this because Benny is downstairs. So I would normally just do it out in the lounge room or on the table, kitchen table or something, but right now I'm hiding in my room. And so good thing that this is so small, so I can just set it up on this tiny little side table here. So this is the power cord, so you just plug it in to the back of the machine here. So it's just turning on now, and so you open the front. That's where all of the little cutting thing is and where the little pen machine thing is. So I'll just quickly show you something that's really cool about this one as well. So this is the first time I've ever used a Cricut machine, so everything about it is very amazing to me. So it comes with this little pen attachment as well. So in here right now, there's like a tiny little blade. So the blade is like for cutting paper and cutting vinyl and stuff, but you can also switch it out with this pen. So you like open the pen lid, and then you put the pen in this little hole and close it up. And then you can use that to write on cards. And so you can put in your own text and then write on the card, and it comes out with like the neatest possible pen writing you can imagine. So I just thought that was a super cool little feature, and I'll be sure to show you guys how to use that in another video sometime. I'm just going to pop this little cutty back in, make sure it's closed up. And I'm going to get the vinyl that I'm going to put on my little jar here. So I'm going to use a white vinyl. I just think that's going to look really nice with this jar. So I have a roll of the white vinyl here. So this is the smart vinyl. So this one, you don't need to put it on a cutting mat or like a back or anything to get it into the machine. All you do is you just roll it out and stick it in. So let's give it a go and see how it works out. So there it is. So it comes in like a big roll. So I guess I'm just going to cut off how much I need for this project. So I've just double checked my design in the Cricut app, and it says that I need at least 12 centimeters of this material length, which is super handy. So I'll measure out 12 centimeters on here and then just cut it and then get it ready to put in the machine. All right, so I've got my material, I've got the Cricut machine set up. I'm just gonna connect my Cricut machine to the app so that it can print, and then I'll come back and show you it printing. One momento, please. This is very exciting. It's all done now. Hopefully, I'm not sure if you can see it because it's like wide, but there is definitely like the very neat cutout there of the text, Benny's Sweet Treats. So now I am going to peel off the backing, and I'm going to what they call weed out the little bits on the inside so that it is all of the writing without the holes and stuff, you know, in the E's and stuff like that. So I'll put the Cricut machine away and get this little work surface out and start weeding. So I'm going to get my weeding tool now, which is this one here, and I'm going to start picking out all those little inside bits of the letters there. So that's all done now. So it looks great. So now I just need to get the transfer tape and put it on top so it's going to put the vinyl onto the sticky side, and then I can stick it right onto the jar. So here I have the Cricut transfer tape. So I'm going to cut off a section of this that's big enough to put all the way over here, and that lettering is going to transfer onto this transfer tape so that I can stick it onto the jar. So that has peeled off nicely now. So you do need to use quite a bit of strength to get the transfer tape to stick to the vinyl. And then I think there's a little bit of a trick to peeling the vinyl off in like the right sort of angle, but I'm sure it's something I'll get much better at. But I'm really excited to get this on the jar. So I've got my jar here and I've got my sticker here. So I'm just going to put it on exactly where I want it, which is right in the middle here. So I'm going to bend it so that the inside goes on first. And stick it all down around on the vinyl. Alright, so I feel like I've stuck that on pretty good. There we go. Guys, that looks so good. I'm so happy with the result. Let's zoom out so we can get a better look. Oh my God, look at that. I absolutely love it. It looks so, so good. I think that couldn't have turned out any better. It was so easy to do as well. I'm absolutely stoking on that result, guys. I think it looks absolutely amazing. How exciting. So this is the finished product, guys. I'm so excited. I think it looks so good. Honestly, I can't believe how well this turned out and how easy it was to make it look super amazing and so cute and customized. It just makes it like an extra nice little gift now that it is personalized. I can't tell you enough how much I am absolutely loving this Cricut machine right now, guys. I'm actually genuinely surprised with how easy it was to use. I'm not like the world's most craftiest person, but if I can figure it out, you can definitely figure it out as well. And honestly, right now, just in my brain, I'm like thinking of all of the endless possibilities of things that you could do with this super nifty little machine. So I actually am going to personalize one more of Benny's presents right now. Since I'm on such a roll, I may as well keep going with it. So I'm also going to print out one for this drink bottle that I got for him. So I'm going to put his name on it and yeah, just make it a little bit extra personal as well. Guys, I'm so happy with how this turned out. Honestly, I can't tell you enough how pleased I am. So Cricut, thank you so much guys for sending me this machine. I'm absolutely stoked with it and I can't wait to use it more and to show you guys some other cool things that you can do with this. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. I'm already like thinking of all these different ideas in my head right now. So I'm going to get onto the second label and show you how it turns out. Project for Benny's personalization of gifts today. So this is the drink bottle that I got him. I think it absolutely looks so good. I love the gold permanent vinyl there. I think it looks so amazing and I love this big chunky font. The only thing that I kind of did that isn't 100% perfect is it's not quite exactly straight on there, which is a little disappointing, but I am sure this is something that I'm going to get better at. And next time I do something like this, I'll make sure that I have a bit of a better method for making sure it's 100% straight. So I've got my two personalized gifts here ready to go. This one is just about ready. It doesn't need to be wrapped, but now I'm going to just wrap this one and I'm also going to wrap the pair of shoes that I got him for his birthday. And then I'm going to finish off his cake and then we're going out for dinner tonight. So once I finish the cake, that's about me done for the day. So I'm going to get wrapping now and then onto the cake. The wrapping of the presents. I've finished with the Cricut project, so now it is on to the final thing for the day, which is finishing off the cake. So I have already made the base of the cake. I just need to dress it now. I make this cake for Benny every year for his birthday. It is his absolute favorite. It is the ultimate Marsbar cheesecake. I'll be sure to post a link to the recipe in the description box below. I found this one on Google and it is just an absolute winner. I make the same one every single year. I usually give Benny his birthday cake the day before his birthday, so it gives us a little bit more time to eat it. He's not going to touch the cheesecake after his birthday, so whatever doesn't get eaten will go in the freezer for another day. So just giving it to him one day in advance gives us all a little bit more time to enjoy the cake. So I'm going to grab it out now and just finish dressing it, and then we get to finally have a little taste. So this is the cake. It is in a springform pan. It is ready to go. That's what it looks like without the dressing on top. But now I'm going to put some butterscotch caramel sauce over the top and also chop up some Mars bars and put them over the top as well. I might even put it on a nice little cake stand. So let's get dressing. So these Mars bars have been in the fridge. I find putting the Mars bars in the fridge or even the freezer makes them way easier to cut than when they are room temperature. So that's just a little tip if you are wanting to chop up Mars bars for any decorating or putting in cakes or anything like that. I also found that the fun size Mars bars are actually way cheaper to buy than just buying like a bunch of full size Mars bars. So I get like the biggest packet. I think there was a packet of 20 for this one. And that is the 300 grams that you need for this recipe. I also find using a nice sharp knife helps. I sharpen this knife pretty often and find that it makes a big difference when chopping obviously anything, but particularly if you're chopping anything really hard or you need something with a really precise cut. So Benny is outside using the whipper snipper, so I do apologise for that very annoying noise in the background. But I'm going to get my little Maxwell and Williams cake stand out for this special occasion. Got it here, ready to put the cake on. And so hopefully this cake comes out like all in one piece and it doesn't get super stuck around the edges. Fingers crossed. Release. So far, so good. All right. It looks great, ready. So now I just need to dress it. So guys, I'm a dum-dum and I didn't press record while I was actually dressing the cake. So very sorry that you didn't get to see it, but you will get to see the finished result. It really isn't anything super crazy. All I did on top was put this caramel sauce, which is the most delicious butterscotch caramel sauce for this Marsbar cheesecake, or just for anything. It's so delicious. It's not healthy in any way whatsoever, but it is super, super yummy. And then I put the chopped up cheesecakes on, the chopped up Marsbars on top, and then did an extra little drizzle of the caramel sauce on top. So let's have a look. It looks amazing. I can't wait to have a piece. So this is the finished product, guys. It is so delicious. It is still on the cake plate, but I just can't take it off because I need to put it back in the fridge and it's gonna be too hard to get off anyway. But look at that, it is gonna be so delicious. I'm gonna cut a little piece for me and Benny in a minute after I do the candles, of course. But that's it, that's my day today, guys. I'm gonna go away and eat a piece of this cake with Benny. He doesn't wanna be in the video, so this is where I'm gonna leave you today. Thank you so much for watching. This was so much fun making this video for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you didn't, I hope you just enjoyed having a watch along anyway. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.